Hi, this is Gregg Amerman coming to you this week with your e-video message. It's all about getting up when you get knocked down. When you think about life and business, so many times think about like a championship fight. You get inside that boxing ring and what happens? Well, problems happen, don't they? And excuses happen, don't they? And negative opinions happen, don't they? But you know what you got to do? You got to fight through it. You got to get up. And we got a great way to show you how valuable this is in your life by bringing you a video clip from The Big Show, one of my favorite trainings, one of the most effective programs you could ever go to. And you're going to see Tony Swiantek, and you're going to see Frenita Amerman, you're going to see Kari, Michaelsen, you're going to see Joe Locke, my fellow edutainers, bringing you the important message of getting up when you get knocked down. 4 minutes. Pay attention.
See? 1, 2, 3. You know, it's kind of funny. Once you've been in a business for a while and you kind of watch new people come into the business, you've already got an understanding that there's always going to be things that come up. Stuff happens. And the best laid plans, everybody thinks, okay, here's my plan, here's exactly how everything's going to work out. And you just got to understand, it never works out perfectly. It's never going to work out exactly like you want it to go in your head. There's always going to be things that come up, and it's just hilarious to watch new people in business getting started, and they see little things that happen, and they get literally blown out of proportion. They lose their focus, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days, sometimes for weeks, sometimes for years. They never get up. They can't get up before the tin can. And it's funny, but I'll see people on their way to a meeting or on their way to an office, on their way to do a presentation for their company, and they'll get a flat tire. They'll blow their tire. And they'll call me. Hey, what happened? You know, oh, my tire's flat. I blew a tire. And they'll say, why me? I just go, why not you? You and God have a no flat tire clause? Why you? Because that's what happens. People get flat tires. That's what happens. People's bank accounts get messed up. That's what happens. People run out of gas. That's what happens. Your girlfriend leaves you. That's what happens. Your kid gets in trouble. There's always going to be things that happen. It's not the things that happen that will really test your character. It's how you react to the things that happen will expose your character. So just understand, guys, that there's always going to be things that go wrong. Whether you've been in the business for a day, whether you've been in the business for 20 years, no matter what level in your company you're at, no matter how successful you are in business, there's always going to be things that happen. There's always going to be little things that you're not ready for. But if you understand, hey, you know what? This might happen, that might happen, and I'm just going to be ready for it. I'm going to accept it. And there's certain things that we can't really change. There's certain things that we can't control. So we just got to know how to survive and advance, how to adapt and overcome. And when stuff comes at us from all different directions and we get knocked down, instead of taking days to get up, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we might be able to get it down to hours. But in this fight, we've only got seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you good to go? You still want to continue? You sure you still want to continue?
Yes.
Should I continue? You think I should fight? A lot of times you're going to get in a fight like that, aren't you? And you know what? Sometimes when you get in a fight like this, you're not only going to be fighting stuff happens. You're going to be fighting excuses and problems, and you're going to be fighting all of it at the same time. And You got to be up to the fight, or you shouldn't even get in the ring. Watch what happens when you have that kind of attitude. So do you have that kind of attitude? Because you're going to need it if you want to be a champion in life and in business. That means every time something happens to you to knock you down, you better make sure you have the attitude to get back up. We'll see you next week.